what I found. Our flooded out Camaro just showed up from Wisconsin and it started and I just drove it off the transporter. So that was really nice. It's been a while since I've seen a 6-shooter like this with a V6 and a gearbox. That's a rare setup. It sounds good. Let's do a quick walk around, see what we got. The window's down, but it does have the glass inside of there, so that's encouraging. I wonder if it works. Oh, that doesn't sound good. I just hear it grinding. Yeah, something's broken with the window. The seat it's an LS model, so it's a manual seat for the most part. It does have power recline though, that's working. And check this out. And this is a big part of why I bought this car. Look where our water line is, right there. It didn't even get inside the car, at least according to Copart. Oh, nice shiny metal. Yeah, it's all dry. Nice shiny metal down there. No water got inside of this car. That is great, great, great. She's got like brand new tires on it. At least that tire's new. We did not get any loader damage, so that's surprising. Copart actually spared us one. Got a little PDR here on this quarter panel for that right rear wheel opening. We'll have to get the trunk open. Ooh, we got quite a bit of damage here on this one. This might even be more than PDR can do. We got it in there, out there, in here. Ugh. Yeah, it's a lot. There's not a single light on the dash, nothing. So this is gonna be a good one. We've got a battery. Jeez Louise, you gotta be kidding me. Who leaves their old battery in there? Oh, and a spare wrench. All right, so at any rate, everything's there, so that looks good. Seems like we first get it in, we take it through the water checklist, make sure we don't have any water in anything, run it through the front line list, see what all we need to do, make a punch list for it. In the meantime, I'll get our PDR guy to look at this quarter panel. Quite possibly it's gonna have to go over to the body shop. We'll see.
Don't drive away.
I can't resist it. I just pulled the Camaro back in real quick because this window, I wanted to try to diag this and figure out what's going on. I had one of the guys look at it. They said for sure we need a window regulator. So I got one ordered for 75 bucks from Moyer Auto Parts. That way it's here. When they go to do the frontline checklist, they can go ahead and get the window regulator in at the same time. Jacob and his guys from Pro Dent Removal have hooked us up. They've been over here for about half a day getting this Camaro taken care of. And this back left quarter panel was bad. It was marginal for even doing the paintless dent removal on it because we had a pretty big dent up toward the front of the wheel opening. We had another one toward the back of the wheel opening. The one at the front was all the way up into the upper body line, but you gotta have perspective. I could spend 1,500 bucks at the body shop beating out this quarter and filling it and painting it, but it is a 10-year-old Camaro that somebody's gonna come in here and buy for their 16-year-old to give him his first stick shift, and it's not gonna have a straight panel on it anyway. So we've got this done for about 300 or 400 bucks. Yeah, it's still got a little waviness in it, but it looks pretty darn good. The other side had a couple dents in it as well. We had another one in this wheel opening that is completely gone. Can't even see that one anymore. And a little remnant of one that was left over on the top of the passenger's door. So that means we're done with the paintwork, with the PDR on this thing. We're still waiting for that window regulator so we can get it back in the mechanical side and finish up on it. We got the Camaro back in the shop. It has been a couple weeks since I talked to you guys last. We've been waiting on that window regulator to show up and it never came. Don't know what happened, but eventually we talked to our friends at Miami Town. They got us one for $75. So Billy's got it on the lift. He's gonna get that window regulator installed, get it up in the air, check all the fluids for water. Hopefully there's no contamination. If so, we'll deal with that. He's pulled all the wheels and tires off. This thing needs brakes and rotors all the way around. So he's gonna get those on and then he'll make a final punch list of what we got going on and we'll take it from there. right, Billy's been chugging away on the water checklist for a couple hours now, and good news, good news, good news, no water. All three of them came out fine. The rear diff was good, tranny was good, and both of those we don't even need to change. The car's only got 55,000 miles on it. They're good for 100,000, so we just left those alone. The engine oil was also good, but of course we went ahead and changed it, got a new filter on there, and a new cabin and air filter while we're at it. He's coming along on the checklist pretty good. He's got the brakes all finished front and back, so with a little bit of luck, hopefully in the next hour or two, he'll get the wannabe Batmobile wrapped up, and I might even get to drive it home. So Billy hooked me up yesterday. He got her done. I got to drive it home last night. I got to take the Camaro out with the stick shift running through the gears. That was a lot of fun. I tell you, I'm not a big fan of Camaros, but once again, this is the second one in a row that I gotta tell you, they're kind of impressing me. They're growing on me quite a bit. But driving around 275, listening to my James Taylor, some Sweet Caroline, and the radio went out. Turned it off and back on. About 5 seconds later, goes out again. Do it again, goes out again. So we need to get a radio ordered for it, get that installed, then we'll take it from there. Our new used radio just came in from Phoenix Auto Parts for 75 bucks. So Joe is going to take the dash apart, get the radio in there. Hopefully that fixes our problem. All right, so Joe got the radio installed, and yeah, it doesn't work. So we've taken it back out. Here it is. Ends up, we couldn't program it to the car. It is locked. It still has the VIN number in it from the original donor car, so it cannot be programmed to the car, period. So we called the Chevy dealer. We were like, just buy a new one. They're discontinued. So I just went on eBay. I found an unlocking service on there. It's gonna be about double the price, around $150, but we're gonna get a radio from them that is just plug and play. So hurry up and wait. All right, it is time to install the radio, I think. I hope. Believe it or not, viewers, it has been almost a month since you saw me last. This radio problem has gone on and on and on and on. So this is our radio. You're thinking no big deal, just call our local Chevy dealer, order a radio. No, 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 no. This has been discontinued. GM is no longer servicing it. You cannot buy this radio. And the radios are locked. They're specific to the cars. So the first one we got had the exact same part number, but it was out of a Chevy Trax. We go to install it in the car, doesn't work. So then we got another one off of eBay, off of this site that said it was all pre-programmed to the car and was cleared out. Would be plug and play. We got it, put it in. Doesn't work. So now we're on our third radio. This one is not only the same part number, it has the same pro code, and it's out of the exact same year Chevy Camaro. So it should work. Hopefully it plugs and plays. We're gonna get Joe over to here to install it. Let's see what happens. So this is not good. This is the radio job from hell. Let me explain. Joe programmed on this car for about a half hour the other day, trying to get that radio to sync up, and it wouldn't do it. Even though it's the right part number, it's got the right code on it, it's from the same year and model. So when we get ourselves in a jam, we call Mo from Cincinnati Mobile Locksmith. Hopefully he can get us out of this jam. Well, he couldn't do it either. It's the little stuff like this that just kills you on these rebuilds where you're going over and over and over. Our next plan of action is going to be to get that radio that we just bought, that we know is a good radio, that's got the right part number, the right code on it. We'll send it out to some place that will do a factory reset on it, clear it all out, maybe even put our VIN number into the radio. So let's get on the internet. Hopefully we can find somebody to hook us up. So before I jumped on the computer, I went ahead and called my guy over at Tom Gill Chevrolet, and he said they can unlock the radio. So this morning we took it over there, $246 later, it's unlocked. So we're gonna get it unloaded. I'm gonna check, make sure everything's working, put the dash back together, and hopefully this one will be done. You hear that? Yeah, you hear that. That's called a radio. That is awesome. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. A month later, we got a radio that works. I think all we got to do is put the dash back together. And I know just the guy for the job. That would be me. How do you do it? Oh, no, we got to get some bolts in the radio itself. Looks like about a 7mm. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, all right, up and forward. There we go. Okay, now we need the bolts for down here. I'm short 2 screws. Let me go find some. All right, got 2 more bolts. Let's get them in. All right, it's important that you get it in the hole right, and then just tighten it up. Okay, now the gear shift bezel. And look at that, got it all back together. All right, let's verify it's working. Is that music to my ears? I am glad to finally say I can check that one off the list, which means the list for this car is finished. It went pretty quick until this damn radio dragged on for the last month or so, but we finally got it done, and we can send this one off to detail. She's back from detail, looking good, shined up. I'm really pleased with the way this car came out. It is gonna make a great daily driver for somebody who wants a sports car on a little bit of a budget and enjoys working the gears. So while we're getting it over to the sales lot, we'll go in, take a look at the numbers on this thing, see if we're gonna make any money. So let's break it down on our Camaro stick shift. By the time I paid Copart's fees, and you know how they like their fees, $3,825. And I spent another $400 shipping it down here from Milwaukee, home of the Brewers, that just got mowed down by the LA Dodgers after they finished mowing down my team, the Cincinnati Reds, in just 2 games. Mo from Mobile City Locksmith got us for another $400, and then the PDR guys, $275, getting all those dents out of it. And then through the shop and all our parts and labor, we had $2,140 and $300 at detail, which brings our total into the car at $7,340. But retail on it is a little over $14,000 at $14,627. But the days on the market is brutal. This thing has a stick shift. And I don't want to say people are lazy, because I would never say people are lazy, but I did make an exception. It is a sports car, and sports cars are fun to drive when they're stick shifts. I think it'll go ahead and sell, but the days on market is 146 days. Staggeringly high number, which means we're only going to get about 75% of market on this thing, which has us putting it out there at $10,995 and giving us a CM of $3,665, which isn't very good, but this car was in and out quick. There was nothing really complicated about the rebuild. We were able to get it through here without much fuss or fare and got it out of here pretty quick. So that brings us to the end. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm Matt Ryan. This was another episode, Northern Kentucky Auto.